Today on ChatEDU Check-In, what the very best AI users actually do. ChatEDU Check-In is sponsored by EduAid. You can use ChatEDU at checkout at eduaid.ai for 50% off. We're super grateful for their support. You can check out ChatEDU Check-In each Tuesday and Thursday, and be sure to watch or listen to The Big Show each and every Friday with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself. Okay, this is from Forbes from our pal Dan Fitzpatrick. The title is Anthropic's new AI index shows what sets top AI users apart. 3 takeaways. First, most users treat AI as a work in progress, but few actually steer the conversation. So the good news is that 85% of users now engage in iteration, so building on previous responses rather than just accepting the first answer. We have graduated from Google search. However, a significant steering gap remains as only 30% of users actually direct the AI's behavior, such as asking to push back on assumptions or walk through the logic, meaning that most users are still asking for results rather than sort of setting the terms of the collaboration. Dan Fitzpatrick puts it this way. This means that most people are not treating AI as a vending machine where they write a prompt and accept whatever comes out. They are treating it as a work in progress, a session that is collaborative between the human and the machine. Takeaway 2, polished AI outputs create a discernment gap where users become less critical of the information provided. I'm definitely guilty of this. When the AI produces artifacts like formatted documents or apps, users are more likely to accept the work at face value. While people get better at giving instructions for these complex tasks, their tendency to check the facts or question the reasoning of the model actually decreases once they see the finished looking product. Before we get to our third takeaway, big thanks from EduAid. Recent updates from EduAid 3.0 include classroom-ready graphic organizers, grade-level evaluators, and a range of tools to take pretty darn good ideas and turn them into amazing lessons. You can use ChatEDU at checkout at eduaid.ai for 50% off. And again, grateful. Takeaway 3, high-level AI fluency requires active direction and skepticism rather than just technical literacy. True fluency involves 3 distinct areas. I love this. The D's: description, delegation, and discernment, with the last being the rarest and most critical skill. Only a small fraction of users currently question the reasoning or claims made by the AI, highlighting a need for education to move beyond how to access the tools towards how to evaluate them, especially given the degree to which these things hallucinate or make things up. That discernment piece is critical. This is a really fascinating piece. Dan Fitzpatrick does a really good job writing it up as well. Look, Anthropic's doing such a nice job, really like using the raw data of all these chats and these interactions and now all this kind of software being developed in Claude Code to help us reveal insights, and just kudos for them. They both share their work in terms of privacy and steering, but also what makes for fluency. My favorite tool that we're using right now is a chat autopsy simulator that simulates what a student chat looks like across communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. And it will show kind of like, it will just automatically generate, it's a gem, it will automatically generate a kind of lower quality interaction as a chatbot example with a student and a higher quality. And it's so fun to watch professors and educators think through like, oh man, there's something here we could assess and measure and value and evaluate, and students can have exemplars to look at. So Anthropic, keep up the good work. That's where we are. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of this whole ChatEDU check-in. And again, the check-ins can be heard each Tuesday and Thursday. Check out The Big Show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself on Friday. And thanks again to the folks at eduaid.ai.